for this first partial product?
192.
192. Y'all agree? Yeah. Excellent job. All right, my second partial product, Aubrey.
1,920.
1,920, correct. For a final product of Asa.
2,112.
Correct. 2,112.
I was looking at that one.
Final answer. And we're working this not using the area model, but using the what? Standard algorithm, just like your mom and dad do it at home. Okay? All right, let's look at number 2. Guys, if you know how to do number 2, another way besides the big 7, it's okay if you use it. If you were in school here last year, the majority of you were not taught another way besides the big 7 in 4th grade.
I know how to do the actual standard.
Good. And can you use it if you're getting it right? Sure, go ahead.
I haven't used it yet.
Okay, but if you're getting the problem right, I don't mind. All right, so let's think. 3 times what multiple of 10 could I use here? I can go big, I can go pretty big. What'd you do, Ava? I would have done 1,000 too. 3 times 1,000 is what? 3,000, and I get 3,000 out of there pretty fast. Now I'm down to 2012. 3 times what? Can I do another 1,000? No, it's too much. So I need to go lower than 1,000. All right, what you think, Jean Christ?
80.
Not 80. Okay, what's 3 times 8?
18.
3 times 8.
Oh, 20.
24. So that's too much. So 800 is too much. We got to go lower than 800. What you think, Henry?
600.
600, because what's 6 times 3?
18.
18. So 3 times 600 is 3 times 6, 18, and 2 zeros. All right, then I subtract that out, and I'm at 212. Couple more steps on this one. Now I'm getting down in, so 3 times what's going to get me close to 212? Easton. I think I can go more. I think I can go 70. Can I go 70?
Yeah.
Because 3 times 7 is 21. So it's 210. Okay, now, is 3 times anything going to equal 2?
No.
No. So this is my what?
Remaining.
Who can tell me my final answer? All right, Aaron. Correct. 1,670. Remainder 2. Question?
I did a way longer process.
Way longer?
Like very long.
Yes, you did. But you know what you've got to try to do, though, so that it's not so long? Get the biggest, multiply it times the biggest multiple of 10 that you can.
Instead of doing 1,600, I did 1,500.
Right. And is it okay if you have a couple of more steps? It's okay. But what are the chances when you have to do more steps, there's more of a chance that you can make a what? Mistake. That's right. All right. Why don't I do a big 7 to divide this? It's what?
Mental.
It's mental because I'm just moving a what? I'm moving a decimal because I'm dividing by multiples of 10, right? 10, 100, 1,000. That's fine. All right, so let's look. So 891 and 2/10 divided by 10 to the first power. I'm going to move the decimal how many times? 1. And I'm going to move it in a direction that makes the number, the whole number, smaller, right? All right, so Gabby, what did you get? 89 and 1200s, correct. Beautiful. 89 and 1200s. All right, divided by 10 to the second power, I'm going to move that decimal 2 times. What'd you get for that, Wade?
I got 8 and 912,000.
Right, I'm just going to move that decimal now. 1, 2. It's between the 8 and the 9. All right, now I'm going to move it 3 times. All right, what'd you get for it, Henry?
8,912 10,000ths.
Correct. All of them are decimals. All right, on this section, pay good attention. It's up to you to pay attention, right? Read the sign. On this one, you're multiplying, so your numbers, you're going to move the decimals in a direction to make your whole number what? Bigger most of the time, correct. All right, so 87 times 10 to the second power, what'd you get, Kamari?
8,700.
Correct. The decimal on 87 is at the end, so I move it 2 times. All right, times 10 to the first power. Diaz, what did you get? I'm going to move it 1 time. Beautiful, 451. I'll move that decimal from here to here. All right, times 10 to the third power. What'd you get, Gabby? Beautiful job, beautiful. Guys, this is 6 questions on your math test. You don't want to miss these. These are a big portion of it, okay? That's on Friday. You don't want to miss them. All right, let's look. Read for me about Jordan. Go ahead, Aaron.
Jordan needs to write everything before. Here is 1 simple example. How many things?
Okay, guys, if you notice on A and B, number 4 is worked the same way, isn't it? Okay, so what I'm doing is I need to know what 1/10 of 20 is. Do you agree?
Yeah.
Okay, what did we say one that of means?
Divide.
Multiply. It means to multiply. So I'm doing 1/10 of 20. So let's look at it. All I've got to do is 1 times 20. What is 1 times 20? 20. How many digits are to the right of the decimal? 1. So you've got to have 1 to the right of your decimal. So where would I put mine?
In the middle.
So what's my answer?
2.
2.
Oh. I'll put decimal.
You don't, there's no work to show. If it's mental, isn't it? It's mental, isn't it, John Crease? Yeah. Because it's 1/10 of 20. Right? It's 2 pages. Okay? Are you wrong if you divide?
No.
You're not wrong if you divide. But right now, in what you've learned this far in math, this is the easiest way for you to do it. And of does mean to multiply. Okay? All right, so let's look at number 5. All right, we got to put them in order from the least to the greatest. First thing you better check is your what? Whole numbers. The numbers on the left of the decimal, 20, 20, 20, 20. So they're all the same. So now I'm going to look at and compare my what? The decimal numbers, the numbers on the right side of the decimal. And I need them all to go out to the same place, right? If this all goes all the way out to the thousandths, I need all of them to go out to the thousandths. So instead of 3700ths, it becomes 370 thousandths. Instead of 7300ths, 730 thousandths. So let's look at our numbers. This is 370 thousandths. This is 730 thousandths. This is 37 thousandths. This is 731 thousandths. So what is the smallest one? Okay, what's the least of these? Correct. Thousandths. Okay, next, Henry.
20 and 370,000.
Correct. Next, John Creast.
20 and 730.
Right, and this is last. All right, same thing on this one. Whole numbers, they all have a what? So I'll use my decimal side. This goes out to thousandths, so this, I make this go out to thousandths. All right, what's this number? 250 thousandths. What's this number? 251 thousandths. 521 thousandths. 25 thousandths. 520 thousandths. Easton, what is the least of these?
1 and 25,000.
Correct. Next, John Creast. 1 and, yep. Next, a miracle.
1 and 52.
Are you sure?
1 and 520.
Mm-mm. Of that 250 thousandths, look what's left. 251 thousandths, 521 thousandths, 520. 251 thousandths. Right. Okay, Asa.
1 and 520.
And then last is 501 and 521 thousandths. Excellent. Guys, when I write this in word form on number 6, I write it just like I read it. If I don't know how to read them and say them correctly, then you can't get this. All right, Aaron, read the first one for me. Read the number before the decimal. 325. That's all that is. What do I say when I see the decimal, Aaron? So 325 and, okay? Then I read the number after the decimal. 192 thousandths. But if you can't, and on thousandths, what do I have to make sure I have? THS, because it's not thousands. It's in the decimals. All right? Read the number before the decimal for me. Asa.
987.
987. And what does the decimal say? And. So 987. And what's left, Asa? 4 tenths. And I have to have what on tenths? THS, because it is a decimal number. 4 tenths. All right. Let's look at number 7. First thing I need to do to number 7 is write 71 hundredths as a what? Decimal. Okay? If this is 7 tenths, it's also what? 70 hundredths. And this is also 80 hundredths. Where is 71 hundredths, Jana?
On the second one.
Right here?
Right there, yes.
Yep, that's 71 hundredths. Because that's 70 hundredths, 71 hundredths, 72 hundredths, 73 hundredths, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80 hundredths. Got it? All right, read about the 5th grade class for me. Go ahead and read it. Read it for me, Wade. I hadn't heard much from you.
The 5th grade class collected 62 cans for the food drive. The 6th graders collected 186 cans. How many times more cans did the 6th grade collect?
Okay. I know that 6th grade collected more, right? That's really my what? That's my total. I'm not getting any more. They collected 186, right? 5th grade collected a certain amount times 62. So I'm going to make it, I don't know what it is, so I'm going to make it A times 62, right? I'm missing a factor. Do you agree with that? If I'm missing a factor, I have to do the opposite. What is the opposite of multiplication? So I'm going to divide 186 divided by 62. Okay, I'm just going to tell you. I don't know my 62s. I know 62 times 10, and I can also figure out 62 times 2. I can do 62 times 2.
124.
124. So I'm going to go on and do what? 62 times what?
3.
I'm going to do 2 because I know it. I know it. 62 times 2, I know 60 and 60 is 120, and 2 and 2 is 4. So that's 124. So I'm going to do that because that's what I know. Up and then look. How many times will 62 go into 62? 1. What is my final answer? 3. A equals 3. A equals 3. I don't know my 62 facts, guys. I don't know many people that do, but I can figure out 62 times 10, and I can figure out 62 times 2. Pretty simple. No? Yes?
As long as you know, like, a number times 2, whatever that is, it's actually kind of easy to figure out.